There's Petco on a fine night for baseball here on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Robbie Erlin gets the start for San Diego in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hard hit ball to second, played on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, this is just something you hate to see early in the ball game. Just a second batter of the game, and already these guys are throwing the ball away. Hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
What a tremendous year with the bat he's had. Right now, 4th in the league in average.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, you start to wonder if maybe we could be in for a repeat of yesterday's performance. They sure didn't have any trouble scoring in that game, and they're off to a first-inning lead now here in this one.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Line toward the gap in left center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Hit hard towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ricky Weeks stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
And Weeks will plug the gap with this one. Should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Nick Ahmed will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Pollock is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, John Jay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. Lamb is right there. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third.
Matt Kemp gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Number 14 will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out with the man at first. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They can't. Gene Segura will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good.
Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Zachary Mateo will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
John Jay will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke. His club leads it big. Paul Goldschmidt is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Number 14 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Adam Rosales will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nick Ahmed comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. And now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Melvin Upton Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Melvin Upton Jr.
No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Zachary Mateo will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Full count, 3-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Center fielder number 24.
1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for San. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's 1 for 4 for the game. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Matt Kemp will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much. Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Up high, 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good battle. Count remains full. On the ground to the right side. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Zach Greinke. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Padres cracked 16 hits on the day as they got a road win against Arizona 8-4. Right now, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 15 games back. The Padres are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Colorado Rockies snapped their 7-game losing streak as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-6. Looking at the standings, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 1-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. At the moment, the Giants are in second place in the NL West, 11 games out of first. The Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Daniel Norris fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, helping lead Detroit over Atlanta 1-0. Heading into today, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers are leading the American League Central. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Nationals launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins.
It's an overcast afternoon here in the desert Southwest as we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Today we wrap up the homestand with the 3rd of 3 between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona. Number 43, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Peralta. Oh, and he botches it. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Still 2-2. Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, this team has a very reliable outfielder in Venezuelan David Peralta. Many people didn't know that he actually was signed as a pitching prospect. But what they do know now, he's got a great arm, and you just don't want to test it. Let's see if that comes into play in this one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. So it's no... A.J. Pollard will step in now. Drove in his club's only run a night ago. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Alexi Amarista will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Stepping in now, Alexi Ramirez.
1 ball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Hector Sanchez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Brandon Drury will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. John Jay will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Drury comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Number 15,
Striding into the box, Corey Spangenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. It remains. A.J. Pollock will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Zachary Mateo will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Adam Rosales stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Kemp will take the turn and head for home. The relay throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So striding in, Alexi Amarista, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alexi Ramirez. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the... David Peralta is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Leading off the inning, Hector Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
The pitcher, Tyson Ross, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
John Jay steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So stepping in, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Matt Kemp will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Down the third baseline, reined in. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Pods leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Phil Gosselin will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Leading off the inning, Adam Rosales, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Alexi Amarista will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop,
Alexi Ramirez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Gene Segura gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Jose Perella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Jose Perella.
Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but He's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Number 15, second
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Lamb is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Leonel Campos will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Phil Gosselin will look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Swing and a little tapper onto first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting,
Zachary Mateo strides in, grounded out his last time through. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gene Segura will start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Alexi Amarista will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
the batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hector Sanchez. He singled his last time up. A little bouncer. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over.
Yep, another day, another victory. Number 82 for them on the year, so that at least assures them of finishing the season with a winning record.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
10 men on base.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harris. We are under this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Missions and the Cubs. Fan allegiances in a key territory are on the line. Next on the show, hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame. Number 36 stands in for the first time.
Second baseman, number 36.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play will be to first for Montero, and the sacrifice works. Jose Bautista steps into the box with a man at third and a very early opportunity to drive in a run for his ball club.
Well, it's always huge when you can score in the top half of that first inning. Quiet that crowd down a little bit and get that confidence going.
In time to first, and there are two away. Corey Dickerson steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Albert Pujols steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the lap.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Batting sixth, center fielder
Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Swing and a liner. The 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Drilled to the right side. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. It's in time.
Picked him up.
Ben Zobrist comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, in time, one away. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there at the knees, strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Tapper up the line. Pujols comes up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. David Freese makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, two down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 61.
Reggie Jackson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there, as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he takes ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. Popped high in the air. Freeze is there for it. He's got it one away. Javier Baez stands in.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Montero gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bounced weakly near the plate. Schwarber gonna have to hurry. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. Xander Bogaerts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Number 36 steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And it was a breaking ball that he hit out, and he just sat on it.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Adam Warren will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. David Freese steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turns.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Seth Maness will come in and pitch now. Number 40 is ready for his first AB here in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Number 40.
Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Number 5 digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. Steve Cishek will be the new pitcher. Cishek pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Number 5 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freeze. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Addison Russell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The second baseman,
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Jason Hayward stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over. Probably not a lot of surprise as to who'll take home the hardware. It's Albert Pujols. He's our top.